Hi everyone, it's Selena here. I'm the Customer Support Manager for LIBERO and welcome to our very first LIBERO TV show. We'd love this show to be interactive, so please sign in, set up a channel on the right hand panel and say hi to the team when you're in there. We'd also love to see who's watching, so let us know who you are. If you're having any troubles commenting on the video, let us know. Call the support team and we'll have someone step you through it. We've got Jeremy downstairs at the moment. Today's show is about our e-community help centre. So the help centre is where you can find handy tips and tricks, details on the latest released features, and a space to share your issues with the support team or ask advice from the wider user group. We'll be hosting a new LIBERO TV show every month. This platform is our way of providing an interactive communication with our customers and offer a new channel for support. We'll be showcasing the new features, best practice, and some guest experiences from industry experts. You can check out upcoming shows that we have over the next couple months on our LIBERO website, and live stream shows will be available to watch again once the show is finished. So that'll be in our help centre. We'd love to hear any feedback and ideas for topics you have too. Today we have Carolyn and Jeremy from our support team. They'll be on the chat answering questions. So please comment and ask away, say hi to them. Be patient if we get a big rush. They'll get to everyone's queries on there. Okay, so let's start the show. So how do we access the help centre? So this is the LIBERO Exchange help centre page. It's a subscriber only area. So send us an email to support@libero.com.au if you'd like to access this, or forward your colleagues' details to us and we'll get them set up. You can access the site via the support link on the application toolbar in LIBERO right at the end. The help homepage, or the LIBERO homepage, will also have a little support link in the top right hand corner, and you can also get this directly via exchange.libero.com.au. So once you've logged in, we then get the help centre interface. So if you're looking for help on a particular page or functionality, just type that into our search bar and you'll see the top suggestions pop up. So the page name and number, that's really great to use to search by. So if I hit enter on that, the closest matches I won't really interested in. So I've gone through and got results for them, the entire knowledge base and also the community panel. So we can see down here, we've got a few articles and some enhancements and feature requests that have been posted by our customers. So I'll jump over into our knowledge base support tips and tricks category. So if you want to follow any new articles, on the right hand side you'll have a little following option. So click on that and select new articles and comments, and you'll be emailed anything new that comes into the help centre on this panel. If you're receiving too many updates, then you can always unfollow. So there'll be an option to unfollow at the bottom of the emails that we send out. So if we have a look at our searching the Tenterfield star. So there's a little video we've got for the Tenterfield star that we presented at user group a little while ago. And if you're just interested in seeing the articles and keeping up to date with a particular article, you can follow that as well. So when I click follow, it'll give me a little confirmation at the top of the page to say that I'm now following this article. So if we move back to our homepage, we can browse the different sections by clicking on any of the categories. So if we look at the product news and updates, we can see our immediate upgrade release notes. So we've had a couple recent upgrades come through, and underneath this we've got the announcements. So this is an important section that we need to make sure that your IT guys are aware of any special announcements that have come through from our development team. So we've got some really important tips on security and the recent vulnerabilities that have come through. So if they're not part of the help center, forward this information on to your tech guys. So you cut and paste it into an email. They won't get access to this unless they have a login. But we're happy to provide your IT team logins to the help center too, to keep them up to date. We move down into our crystal reports section. So this is the listing by module of each of the reports we have available. If you're a hosted library, you'll be able to access this within your community reports area. So who out there is following this section now? So there's a bunch of little categories in there that you might want to keep up to date with, following the statistics or even the web OPAC and circulation reports. That's good to keep up to date with that side. And if we move down, you'll see I also list the tables that we use in these reports and the parameter drop downs as well. So if you need to reproduce a report or find something that's similar to what you're after, you can have a search through just using a particular table name and find what's the closest report that we have in there and modify it on your side. Hopefully we have a few listers out there. I'm not going too fast for anybody. If you have any questions, shout out and Carolyn will let me know, and I'll go through something else in detail. So we'll just jump up to the top of the page. So you can see we've got item holdings, interlibrary loans, acquisitions and budgets. Okay, so underneath our sections, we've got some latest articles. So this will be updated every few weeks with the latest things that have come into the help center that we flag and we think that may be particularly of importance for you. Our LIBERO TV schedule, so that'll be a great article to follow if you're not already. So we have the link to the video, and as we come closer into the next sessions, we'll also have the links available there. And this is also where you can play back this recording. So this is all part of our new section in our knowledge base called LIBERO TV and e-tutorials. So all of our videos will sit directly under this category. So you can follow that if you're not already. Quite new, so I don't think too many people are following in there. So jump in and click on it. We're back. Hey, sorry about that. We had a little technical hiccup here. So I was going through the crystal reports and talking about the community area. So if you type in community reports, you'll be able to find some release notes and additional help on that. If anyone's having any trouble setting that up, because it is also part of the user security side, because each report gets its own security resource. So you'll need to make sure that you're assigning that to roles, and everybody who needs to see that report has that role assigned to them. So we're at the top of the help center. If we move down, We've got the latest articles, then the community section, and the recent activity that's happened in the Help Centre. So this is really great to follow if you're not regularly receiving updates and you just want to see what's happened lately, have a browse through of everything. You can come to the section at the bottom of the page and sorted by date. So you'll see that 3 days ago this article was created. So we had 2 releases in the last 6 days. A comment was added to this particular one. So if we open up the WebOPAC search lists and jump down to the comments section, Kim from South Perth, hopefully you're out there listening, hi. Thanks for that comment. So you found that useful for sharing in your holdings to Libraries Australia and Trove. And that's perfect. So that's really what this is for, to get other access points into your catalogue without direct access to the items and search results without having to direct them into your homepage and search from there. So move back to the recent activity and I'll jump into our community. Any questions at the moment? Everyone's all good for this flow? Great. Cool. Okay, so if we have a look at our community topics, this is a little snapshot from our user group a couple of years ago. So you might know some of the faces in this picture here. We move down, we've got our feature request topic, a section on third-party products, some general discussions. This is a really great place to come to if you're looking for advice on sort of some things that are not quite Libero related, or maybe integration into Libero. So we'll see little flags next to each of the headings if we've answered them or someone else has an answer. So have a look there to see if you can help someone out or share something cool that you're doing at the library that you may think some others might find useful too. Give a little shout out to Zach from Richmond. He's got some great discussions going in the general discussion area. So our feature requests, this is where you get to vote and add your ideas for new functionality. So we really need to see everybody adding a comment into the section. So I'll just scroll down. Okay, we'll go to something that we've got planned so you can see how that's changed. So member merge option, we've currently got this in the schedule. So this will come out in the next few months. And Simone from our support team is replying and updating everyone with the development tickets. And so you can search for that development ID number and find some extra details. So if somebody else has also reported something similar, we'll let you know. If it's something that's really complicated too, or really important to your library, add that into the comments area, because the dev guys really like to know why they're doing something. So it just helps move the development along a little. And everybody else can see who's voting for the ideas as well. So it doesn't have to be something big, it can just be like a yep or a +1 or a little follow. So the final area for our help center, if we go up to the top of the page, you'll see a little icon or a little picture face and your name and library details at the top. So if I select the My Activities, here we'll jump into requests that I've sent through. So this is the list of support requests that I've submitted so far. So it's a lot of testing going on under my account. You can see the latest status. So if you want to update or reply back to us, you can always do that in an email, but you can also do it through the Help Centre. If you're a administrator of your LIBERO system, you'll have access to the complete organisation requests as well. So you'll be able to see who's submitting things and what's going on by other staff members in your system, or anything that you've CC'd to as well. You can search. So if you forget that you know that you've reported something before and you can't quite remember what the fix was, search the request directly in here and you'll be able to find what we said before to you. So I'm at the top of the page now. We've got requests highlighted. If I select contributions, we'll see any posts that I've applied, any community comments and article comments. So if you want to keep track of what you're saying in the Help Centre, this area is where you come to and you can check on that. If you're unsure of what you're following, check the following tab and then it will list all of the sections. So I'm following most of the sections and some specific articles. When you add a comment to an article, it will automatically make you follow that as well. So if you want to undo that, you can always come in here and unfollow and keep it neat and tidy. You won't receive 2 emails, you'll still receive one if it's part of an article that you're already following the section. So we won't spam you with too much info. So that's probably a new area that not many people have come into in the Help Centre. Sure that have a browse around, click. You can't break anything in here. Just like our LIBERO system, you can always try it, see what it does, and undo it. They're all good for questions? No questions on that? Okay. So, so finally, I'll go through the submit a request link. So if you can't find what you're after, looking through the little green help icon in our LIBERO help page, or browsing the Help Centre here, you can submit a request. So this is a pretty simple form. I won't fill in the complete details, but I'll show you the little feature in the subject area. As you start typing keywords into here, it will run a search on suggested articles. So just in case something has already been reported, or it could be a new parameter that we've activated or that needs activating in your system, search the issue in the subject area. If it's not a match, then of course you can keep scrolling down and completing the rest of the fields. So as much detail as you can in the description. If it's an issue that we need to know the last few steps you took, maybe the member name, number, if it's a particular barcode or catalogue record that's causing the trouble, we can pinpoint it pretty quickly if we get that detail. So yep, fill that in, hit submit, and we'll go straight into our inbox, and the team will deal with it accordingly and get back to you with a fix. So that's everything that I wanted to cover in the Help Centre. There's no questions or comments. Review anything again. We can even sit and watch the amazing video that Carolyn did for Tenterfield on Uno. If you haven't seen that yet, that's a really great one to watch. It looks at a lot of cool functionality with the PDF news articles that they have there. How are you going, Carolyn? Carolyn's all good. Okay. Well, we'll end it here then. Thanks everyone. for joining our very first episode of LIBERO TV. We also thank everyone who took their time to comment, say hi. If you want to continue any discussions or ideas, we'll have a little post in Facebook active for you soon too. Remember to check out our future shows on our website and follow the new LIBERO TV article as well. You can subscribe to the live stream 2 weeks prior, so that's about the time we'll have those links up and ready for you. Always enable notifications too, so ring that little bell, and if you've got the page open, it will send you a little shout out when we're ready to start. I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.